Hello everyone and welcome back to Stygian Sanctuary, where unfortunately a few of our people are not in the best of moods. Valerie over here is it's unfortunate. There's lots of things counting towards Valerie's poor state at the moment, and there's not a lot we can do about that. Oh, okay, it's getting too cold. Time for us to very, very quickly try and harvest as much as we can. Now, have we got anyone who does plant cutting as a primary? Valerie. Oh, okay, well, Horror Story, you're getting an upgrade to a 1 on gathering for just now. Sorry it's going to interrupt your crafting, but it's probably a higher priority to get that in if we can. Now, additionally, there are a couple of other things that I'd like to do. One of them is to build an area where we're going to be able to break things down. Where could we do that? Little workshop area. You know what? We could turn this into a little bit of a workshop, little alley workshop, if you like. Let's go ahead, pop down a bit of wood there. We're going to need to mine out this area just around here. In fact, this would actually allow us to link, if we were to do this, we could link the heater here with these rooms as well. That would actually be kind of nice. You know what? I think that would be kind of fun. I'm going to have to make this into a bit of an alley, though. So let's see. Let's get the paving just going down there. And sure, we'll pop that one in there as well. Over here, though, because this is where we're storing things, I'm going to put down... Oh, well, actually, I've already done it. I've got rough slate paving there and rough limestone paving there. Though, that being said, why don't I just use rough slate paving for both? Because it really gives it a nice bit of contrast, really. Right, so we're going to hollow out this little area, then we're going to pave it, and we're going to have a couple of little workshops in there, and they're going to be able to share some heat, which will save us a little bit of power. Not that we're really hurting for power. I'm quite surprised with how well we're doing with considering what we've got. Now, are you still alive? Yeah, you are. I really should get you killed, shouldn't I? It's completely unfair. I completely missed that it wasn't actually set to be shut down. I do apologize, everyone. It wasn't really me trying to inflict additional suffering on the Mechanoids. As much as I would like to blame it on that and just be like, oh, I didn't make a mistake. No. It's all part of my cunning plan. No, I just forgot. Right, so Flurgles is on the point of going mad. That is super not good. Super duper not good, in fact. I'd additionally like some lighting in here, frankly. Let's pop down some lights around there just to make this corridor nice to walk through. Though maybe we could get, you know what, let's just get rid of this little area there. We'll see how much light this produces. In fact, we'll build that over there to make a nice little bit of a pattern there. This room is always going to be dark regardless. What's the temperature outside? It's not terrible. Right, Horror Story, you can go back to 2 on plant cutting now. So you can get in on doing some more work. Flurgle's still. Exhaustion, Valerie. Yeah, it's going to be rough for poor Valerie for a little while, I'm afraid. There's not a lot we're going to be able to do, but I can hold that out of here, which is kind of nice. Then we're going to build down these walls. There we go. And we're going to need some tiling. Though, honestly, I think in here we'll just go for wooden floors. We'll just lay those down like so. And get a metal tile to go under the doors. Now, I keep getting asked, why do I put these things under doors? Is there some sort of knack to it? Is it giving me an advantage in any way? No, it's purely and utterly aesthetic. I just don't like having that little dirt kind of thing spreading between the doors. And if you put down a metal tile, it creates a nice hard border between the tiles on the floor, which I think is just particularly nice looking. Right, Valerie, you collapse, so wake up and then go take care of your needs. First, oh dear, Valerie's gone berserk. Well, that is unfortunate. That is super duper unfortunate. Run, Katie, flee! Let Valerie just get out of her berserker state. That's fine. Let her just wander around for a little bit. Oh, she's gonna pick a fight with Yoko. That is gonna be terrible. Paul Boyce, I need you in there. I need you in there to beat Valerie with the butt of your weapon. Wilson, melee attack. Bubbles, melee attack. I need you to do this quickly because if Yoko melee attacks, then poor Valerie. Poor Valerie. There we go. You managed to intercept her before Yoko became involved in this fight. I am so glad. Well done. Oh, my lord. Right, could someone rescue Valerie and Wilson? Could you just go and take care of yourself? That could have been nasty. That genuinely could have been really nasty. Because Yoko won't play games. If you punch Yoko, she's gonna bite you. And bites are a lot worse than punches. I need not remind everyone. Right, well, you're going to rest. I'd actually prefer to go and treat Valerie, if you don't mind. Let's get everyone tended, shall we? There we go. And could you feed her? Oh, you can't. What are you doing? Oh, you're feeding a simple meal. Good, because she's starving. And while she's in there, she's going to get the benefit of a television, which will raise her joy a little bit. Now tend to Wilson, please. So hopefully... well, actually, her joy's still going down at the moment, but that could be because she's just in a lot of pain. In shock from exceptional pain. Ah! Kill me now! That is quite unfortunate, I must confess. Why don't you just chill out and watch TV? No, not feeling that right now. Okay. What are you gonna do? You're gonna go and no, don't wear that. I would super prefer you to go and equip the assault rifle, and that's not wear that. But there we go. It's a little bit of a rush there in the first little bit of this episode, but I'm fairly certain we should be okay. We've got a shoddy one here, the Deadly Misery. The sculpture shows a hypnotist playing cards with innumerable farmers. The image is totally devoid of both closeness and community. Well, that's kind of rubbish, frankly. Quite rubbish. Daylili's died from the cold. Valerie has gotten food poisoning from some rice. Well, there's not much I can do about that. Ooh, this is a good one. Let's have a look at this. War. This work depicts Horror Story slicing into a scyther during surgery as blood pools at Horror Story's feet. What do scythers bleed? Do they actually bleed? In which case, they're not machines, not entirely machines. Oh, that's worrisome. Or maybe he's like blood in the sense of it was oil, but you know I'm anthropomorphizing the machine. I'm making it more like me so that I can understand its motives and assign things to it, because frankly I just don't want to believe that it's mathematically just calculated that I'm worthless and that needs to be destroyed. A dead wasp sits near the edge of the image, while the cel-shaded style of the central scene clashes with the complex and realistic depiction in the background. This recipe relates to the Scyther's surgery on the 2nd of April, May. Okay, I like it. Let's get that installed over there. We'll have war in that room. And then we've got another normal one. Poem with Dark Aavak. On this sculpture is a depiction of Antonio Dark Aavak drilling a husky in hall as the husky thinks of the simpler days when she was a feral beast. The husky has a weapon in her mouth. The subjects are in front of a forest and the work is executed in a graffiti-like style. This representation tells the story of training of the husky on the 14th of August. I would really love it if we knew which husky was being trained there. That would be remarkable in my opinion. We do need some more sculptures though, large sculptures if we can get them. But that'll do for now. We'll just move those over there. Someone's got him poisoning from rhinoceros meat. Well, fair enough, I suppose. There's not much I can say to that. You know, if the rhinoceros meat was bad, the rhinoceros meat was bad. It's a shame, though. Right. How are we doing with getting all of this done? I would really love it if we could get the drug lab set up. But it looks like people are, as ever, just like busy with a bajillion other things, so they never get into stuff. We're keeping these running. Good. That's nice to see. Yeah, it looks like we're gonna have to take a little bit of a cut down here, whilst I just let the colonists get on with the building work. I'll bring you back when they've made some more progress. So see you soon. Okay, I've decided I'd like to try and tame a breeding pair of muffalo, since they would be very, very good pack animals. However, there is a bear quite active in this region. So, given that, I'm going to try and get a couple of people down here who might be able to help me remove that threat. So, Bubbles, you're going to come down here as well. Valerie, wow, Valerie's mood is amazing. It's because of the catharsis. Okay, let's get you down there as well. And finally, sure, okay, Madden, you too. Let's get everyone down here who can be useful, because there's a lot of dangerous animals here, and I would like to eliminate them if we can. Are there many There are actually quite a few beavers on the map. I'll probably eliminate all of those as well, just to preserve what trees there are. Here come our shooters. Now, Dark Aavak is going to be here mostly as protection for the others. Generally speaking, Dark Aavak is not going to be getting into the fights as much. He's just going to stand there in case something aggresses. So, take a shot. There we go. And Dark Aavak should be able to deal with it at this point. There we go. You can just shoot past Dark Aavak because his shield will generally be fine. Right, finish off the fox there. That can also be hauled. Let's get you guys over there. And Dark Aavak can move down here then. There we go. That has made it so much easier to do large amount of hunting with soldiers. So much easier. It's amazing. One thing I really do wish though is that it would be a little bit easier with the actual hunting mechanic, but it's just so dangerous to send people out to hunt instead of doing it like this. If I do it the normal way, I am actively hobbling the survival rate of my colonists. For those who wonder why I do it like this, just to recap, as I've mentioned it a few times in my other series, is that if you send just a single person to hunt, and like an entire group of animals decides to have revenge, they can cause really quite nasty wounds on a single person. It's surprising how dangerous a large group of things that do a very small amount of damage. If we look at, for example, any body part, let's have a look. The left leg, for example, hit points of 30. If you've got a creature that does 2 hit points unarmed, but there's 5 of them and they're surrounding you, every like combat round, they're going to do 10 damage in total somewhere on your body. Now, I'm not sure if there's a greater hit chance for the legs for, say, a rabbit. You know, it would make sense. It's lower to the ground, and that's the part it's most likely to be able to reach of you is your legs. But even if that isn't the case, if you've got 5 things attacking you, you're only doing a small amount of damage to one of them, they're just going to be able to break you down. And that is terrifying. Losing colonists to things like hunting rabbits or well, generally it's more herd animals, so buffalo or deer, anything like that might be there in a large group and might socially aggress against you if you injure them. Certain animals, it's much more likely. Wow, really? Is that selected everything? Oh, it's sneakily letting me know where other things are. Oh, that's amazing. Also kind of cheaty, but I like it. We are going to go ahead and mine this out. It'll be great for times when the only part of iron on the map are ones that I have legitimately found. There we go. Porpoise here a little bit unhappy. Why is that then? Let's have a look at you, porpoise. What's up? Very tired, in moderate amount of pain, wearing tattered apparel, sick, disturbed sleep. Yeah. It sucks to be sick. The sickness is really, really proving to be quite a nasty thing for us. Hopefully we'll be able to resolve that soon, though. It's my sincerest hope because, oh my lord. Once we can actually start making drugs properly, making the drugs that will fend off the plague, fend off various ailments, oh, that is going to be so important. Everyone is going to need to have some of that, like every 5 days, just take another dose. It's going to be incredibly important for this colony because there's so much sickness here. I don't know if it's the biome or what, but it's crazy. Got a load of meat in here right now. Not too much vegetables, but a massive amount of meat. We should actually be quite fine with that. Right, we've got a new one. What's this? Normal? Okay, let's have a look at this one. Grey Plenty. On this work is an image of Dark Aavak ingesting meat from a human-like arm with a look of shame. What? No. No, that's a lie. It may be a look of shame that he hadn't done it already. Maybe this was like the first human arm he ate and it was like a few days up to that and he's like, I let so much food go to waste. Or maybe it's more of a look of shame. I've been cooking these up to now. What a fool I was. It tastes so good when it's raw. Maybe, but not a look of shame because he's eating a person. Dark Aavak is eyeing someone else nearby with dark interest. Now, that's a little bit more Dark Aavak, yes. If you squint your eyes, the triangular composition of the image reveals the outline of a raven, and the work is executed in figurative style. This image refers to Dark Aavak's eating of a human meat on the 10th of April, May. That is fantastic. That is so amazing. That I almost feel that that needs to go in the guest bedroom just to remind them not to mess with us. It's like, yeah, the person, you know, he will eat you. There's no going around it. If you're scallywags, he will just eat you. He might not even kill you first. So, you know, just behave while you're in this colony. That's all we ask. We're not unreasonable. Right, we are starting to dig into our stocks of hay grass there, but frankly, we've got so much hay grass. It's going to be interesting to see if we can actually make it all the way through. I'm starting to wonder if maybe we should. Lots of people are asking that we train these guys in release. I am tempted. Maybe we should. Okay. How old are you, Boomrats? 3. You're probably one of the older ones. Okay, we're going to grab 3 from down here. In fact, we're going to grab a couple from down here. We'll get 4 Boomrats, maybe even 5, who are trained for release. And once they're trained, if we need to, we'll release them on an assaulting force of raiders, or probably raiders more than Mechanoids. I don't think the Mechanoids will really worry as much, whereas raiders will know what's coming when the Boomrats get to them, so it adds a little bit more of effect. Critical alert, major break risk, 2 people, Bubbles and Flurgles. Wow, Bubbles, what's the matter? You're usually not too bad. Very tired and a little pain, feeling bad. 8 without a table. Oh my lord. Such horrors should not be experienced by the civilized. Eating without a table, my goodness. What? Aiden is being attacked by an Arctic wolf? Really? No! Damn it all! Okay, get in there. Wilson, I need you to melee attack the Arctic wolf. Yes, I know what I'm asking you to do. Flurgles, melee attack the Arctic wolf. Who's nearby? Madden, get down here. Well, actually, Madden, you're going to be super dangerous. Dark Aavak, release Yoko. Yoko will probably get to the Arctic wolf faster. Well done, Wilson. You're getting in there. Aiden may actually be okay. We don't know, but we'll see. Madden, how? No, actually, you get in there and you stop eating her again. No, Aiden's down. Now, oh, there we go. Well done. Very well done. Aiden went down, but Aiden didn't get any parts bitten off. Well done. Okay, never mind. Everyone can go back to your regular duties. Wilson, could you please rescue Aiden for me? There we go. Dark Aavak, could you finish off the Arctic wolf? There we are. Bloody Arctic wolves. There's not enough food outside, so it's getting very dangerous for us right now. Everything is hungry and everything is worried. Item stash opportunity. A steel gladius, a machine pistol, machine pistol, incendiary launch. Ooh, triple rocket launcher. Unfortunately, it won't last for long. 276 silver. All right, I'll bite. I'll need. I need a trade beacon. Okay, I'm gonna have to build a trade beacon then. That's kind of annoying, but sure. Let's build a trade beacon right about there so that we can capture all of our silver, which is outside. And oh, Legion has miscarried due to starvation. She shouldn't be starving. There's more than enough food on the map. It's just it takes her a long time to get to it, unfortunately. There are a few things that we might be able to do to make that a little bit better. But there we go. We've got the... oh, we haven't actually... Ah, drat. Didn't think about that. I need to run some power to it. Can I move that? Yes, I can. Fantastic. Right, reinstall it about here so that it'll actually hit everything. There we go. That was a massive dip on my part. I didn't check first to make sure that it could actually connect. Right, okay. So, yes, I accept. I really would like to send out a caravan. I think we've got enough people now. And we've got a way of dealing with it as well. We can send up batteries and turrets with them as well. Oh, over some mountains. Okay, we can try for that. We can even try to take that out too, but 19 days left. Would we be able to do this in 19 days? That's asking for a lot, frankly. That's actually asking for an awful lot. I was hoping it might be around here. Because the thing is, it's winter as well. April, May, well, actually it's fall, so it's not terrible. But the terrain is about current movement time 14 hours. Yeah. It's 2 days per tile. Sorry, a day every 2 tiles. What am I talking about? We lost the money. I'm gonna call that one a loss. I should have bore in mind that it is winter, and that's a stupid time to make any caravans. Just because of how much it costs to move around. Oh well. Ooh, really? Fine meals. I accept. It's quite a lot of food, actually. Definitely accept. Getting some light outside. There we go. Making this place look a little bit nicer. Do we need more wood? We actually do, it seems. Very well. And we've got some visitors. A group from Alatorium Equal Confederation are visiting the colony. They seem to have a few items to trade. Very well. We were also throwing our own little bit of a party as well, which is kind of nice. This room has been largely finished at this point. We're slowly getting the vents built up as well, which is a fairly important part. And then I'm going to start replacing this room, Valerie's room, with actual... slate blocks instead, just to make it a little bit more insulated in there. But we are going to need some power running through this room. So, to that end, I'm going to run some power down this wall. And since a lot of this is block, I'm not as concerned about any of the... any kind of explosion in there. Now, what we're going to have in this room, two very simple things. We're going to have a machining table and also a smelter. And that is going to be a big thing for us. Let's grab these two. Womp. And make sure they're both good or better. Thank you very much for the tip, by the way, on how to do that in the most efficient way. I really do appreciate it. It was a very, very good tip. And our visitors are just chilling out. Excellent. Bubbles, do you think you could move that over there? I really would like them to know, you know, if they intend to mess with the colony, whose colony they're messing with. Right. Let's see. Everything seems to be going all right in there. The clothes are not great. If we can, it would be nice to actually trade some of these off. Does anyone have anything to trade? Can I trade with any of you? No. Where's the other person then? Where is your leader in this colony? Are you just chilling outside? You might actually be chilling outside, yes. In the most literal sense as well. Perhaps one thing I should do is add in... Yeah, you know what? It's not ideal, not even slightly, but at the very least you'll have somewhere to sleep, so let's set that up for you as well. Hopefully that'll be okay. You did say that you had some items for trade, so I'm a little bit surprised that I can't see any. It's a little bit of frustration. There we go. Let's get these blocks all set up down there. Hopefully we can get all of that sorted soon, and then we can start smelting down all of this slag into metal. There we are, Nabs. Let me get Wilson over there to have a little chat. Right, Nabs, what can I sell to you? I can buy some packets of oil meals off you. I can buy some medicine off. I can buy some smoke leaf joints. Now, honestly, I'm really tempted to do that, but for the fact that they're so easy to make, it's almost insulting to pay that much money. The same amount of money I'll pay for medicine, for just smoke leaf joints. No, we're going to make our own. Thank you very much. I'll just need to set that up, you know. An incendiary launcher. For only 367? Yes, I will take that off your hands. You can have the minigun, which I really don't care for. I'm going to keep the Molotov cocktails because they're kind of integral to some of my plans. And we'll sell all of the dead man's apparel and anything that is particularly low quality because, frankly, you know, we just don't want it. Okay, after selling all of the dead man's apparel and that really shoddy sculpture, which is actually worth 133, we're going to make a little bit of cash with that. We're actually going to end up with 61. And if they like their stay, they'll leave some of the stuff behind as well, which will be even better. Marvelous. Right, let's get all of that stored somewhere, please, if you wouldn't mind. Dark Aavak, let's have a look at your shooting at the moment. It's 2, but you're gonna be because he has absolutely no passion for it, he'll learn at 1/3 the normal rate. So that's not great, not even slightly. But one day you'll be able to shoot things. Our bug area is getting close to the point now where we're ready to open this little area up and actually start excavating in there. First, though, let's make sure that we get all of the slate chunks moved, because that's going to be quite important for us. Yeah, everything seems okay. Once the slate is moved up there, then we'll get a bunch of it actually made into slate blocks. Down here is very good. We've got meat for days. Oh, Aiden is being attacked by red. Why does everything want to attack Aiden? Will someone please kill all of the wildlife on this map? My goodness, that's frustrating. Flurgles, let's get you over there as well. Anyone nearby? Valerie, yeah, get you down there too. Poor Aiden was only just getting healed. I think only just finished healing, in fact. Right, everyone down there, let's jump on him. You're very quickly going to kill it. There we are. Bits of it torn open. There we go. Dark Aavak, finish it off. And, it's one of those days. No. There we go. Let's get all of you guys out there. Aiden's going to need to go and get healed again. Ah, my lord. There we go. Thanks, everyone. It's good that they were able to just descend upon it and slay it. This is why you want to wall off your colony and have doors, but it's also... really? Poison ship. We're not going to get any ichor from that, but it's actually not a bad little area. We can set up turrets over here and shoot down. Or we can set up turrets over here and shoot across. There's actually quite a lot we can do. We could even have someone over here with grenades and EMPs to throw in there. We should be able to kill that thing very, very quickly, I would say. I don't think we're gonna hurt too much there. Right now we're getting some kibble made. I thought you were feeding the dead beaver there. I was like... Okay, Wilson, I know it's been hard times, but that is proper madness. I mean, that isn't even like codified, you're slowly going berserk. That is actually, you are insane. And I may have to restrict your access to the rest of the colony. Right, okay, so we've got the drug lab set up. That's amazing. We can now make Nutramine. What does it require? Requires 2 nitroglycerin. Wow, we're going to be able to make a lot of that. Do forever. Just make that... forever. That is perfectly fine. Never stop making it. That is going to be glorious. Because with that, we can then make penoxycyllin, I believe. What do we need for that? 2 Nutramine. This is amazing. They can basically just make the drug that we most desperately need in this colony. That is fantastic. Well... 1 dose every 5 days. We've got 10 colonists. If I kept 50, that would be well over an entire quarter for the colony. Because a season's about 15 days. So, yeah, okay. I could make 30 and it would be an entire season's worth. But let's go all the way to 50, I think. Oops, that was the wrong thing. There we go. Let's go 250. And resume this once it's below 30. There we are. That'll be wonderful. I really, really am happy with that. There we go. That's... I always like putting... Ooh, let's have a look. They enjoyed this stay. They left us a cloth toque. Thank you. I always like putting the end product above the lower levels, because if we have Nutramine at the top, they'd make all the Nutramine in the world before they started making any penoxycyllin. But that's what we ultimately want. We can't use the Nutramine. It's just a means to an end. So by having the penoxycyllin at the top, if there's enough Nutramine, they'll make that first. Until they can't make any more, then they'll start making the Nutramine. It just seems like a more logical way of setting that up. But until we get the walls built there, it's going to take a little while for us to get all of these things done. In fact, I would like a light in here if we can get one. That would be ideal. Sure, we'll just pop in a little light there and a heater in there as well. Oh, that's fantastic. I am so happy with that. Best mod. Well, actually, not even close to the best mod. Allow Tool is the best mod. We all know this. There's no shame in not being as good as Allow Tool. Okay? Other modders, you've got amazing mods. Some of them I'm deeply, deeply enamored with. For example, expanded prosthetics and organ engineering. But it's a loud tool. It's a loud tool that is the best mod, in my less than humble opinion. It's the simple ones, and it's always going to be the simple ones. The simple quality of life mods will end up being the most essential ones. Not that I can easily play this game without enhanced prosthetics and organ engineering at this point. Right, we have got one animal, only one buffalo. It's unfortunate, but it's okay. We can still, I think, shear the buffalo. I think, not entirely certain on that one. Either way, you really shouldn't be up here. And your temperature is going to be fine. You're going to be like minus 60. You're completely okay with that. Bubbles failed constructing something. Ah, that is unfortunate. That is like a big thing for us to construct. I really wish you hadn't failed that one. I'll be honest, Bubbles. That's a bit of a pain. But I forgive you. Right, we're going to pass a little bit of time. Well, they've already left, actually, so I can go ahead and get rid of those. But I think we're going to have to set up the attack down here fairly soon. I'm probably just going to run it off a single battery, though. So I'm going to get all of that in place, and I'll bring you back when we're ready to go. Oh, my lord. I just got a message saying, Rose just died of the cold. I was like, no, Rose! And then I realized I don't have anyone or any animal named Rose. It was an actual Rose that died because of the... this game, and also me. Such a derpy combination. Right, well, we've almost got everything set up, ready for the attack on the poison ship there. We've moved everything we need to out of here. We're very close to being able to finish the trap down there. I've got two shells. This one is for penoxycillin. This one should only be for nutramine. There we go, nutramine alone. Perfect. So as the nutramine is made, it can just be put there, and then the penoxycillin can be grabbed there. Wait a second. Yes, the eclipse. Ran out of power, unfortunately. That was a bit of a blow, but it's not a lot I can do about that one. We should, on the whole, be fine because we got so much meat. We can just butcher a bunch of creatures and then easily make loads more meals. There shouldn't be any great issue with getting those ready. However, everything slowed down a little bit there, which was a bit of a pain, if I'm perfectly honest with you. Right, so with all of this set up, let's get this shut down. Bubbles, can you go and do that for me? There we are. Now, is everything else ready? Where are you off to, Bubbles? You're removing some floor. Ah, yes, the steel floors down there. Wonderful. Can you carry those back? Oh, no, never mind. You don't do that. Okay, fair enough. Right, I think it's time, though, that we prepare for this attack. Dark Aavak, if you could head down there ready. Porpoise, we're going to need you down here as well. Wilson, with the EMP grenades, please. Valerie, gonna need you over here, though there's not that many places for you to go. I guess, Valerie, you could hide down there. Bubbles, sure. You're gonna be over there, but I'm not sure your weapon's gonna reach, frankly. Horror Story, how about you grab Wilson's grenades, or actually grab other grenades. Flurgles, yeah, we'll wait for Wilson to get over here, drop off the grenades, and then you can grab those. There we go. Go grab those grenades. Wilson, one can be down here. Flurgles, you're going to have to deposit your shield as well, unfortunately. So there we go, and head down. Apparently you've still got a shield. No, never mind. You drop the grenades. I am a massive derp. Let's drop that. There we go. Let's go grab those. Perfect. Go, go, go. And we'll get you down here. We'll have our grenadiers on that side. I think it'll be the best place for us to go. Horror Story, need you. Actually, Horror Story, you can be up here. And then you can swing round, perhaps. Well, actually, it's a little bit of a tricky position there. Actually, I'm going to have Horror Story back here. Now, this is going to be rough. There is no way that this isn't going to be rough. I don't need my boom mats with me. As funny as that is, no. That's fine. You can go back. Go back to where you're meant to be. No, Bubbles, get back here, you. Right, Dark Aavak, need you to enable all of these. Quick. There we go. Right. Now, back up there. Go. No, sorry, porpoise. I know it's taking me a long time to get everything in position. Give me a moment. Right, no. Oh, you scallywag, you. Get back there. Everyone back there. Right, okay. Time to go. All of these turrets. Begin the assault. Right, there's a lot of death there. Okay, so obviously we want those taken down. You've got a bloody great rocket launcher. Right, Bubbles, need you back here. Oh, yeah, because this is aiming in that direction. Porpoise, want that one taken out as quickly as you can. Wilson, gonna need you on the move. Unfortunately, yeah, they are going for us. Right, if you can get over there. Now, your grenades will not reach that far. Ooh, porpoise, nasty. That is super bad. Yeah, that's actually really bad. Dark Aavak, I'm gonna need you to rush forward and start putting those things out. Wilson, get in there. Good. Like, let's get a grenade right about there. It would be great if you could make it. That is good enough. And pop. Perfect. Take this one out. Flurgles, I'm gonna want you down here to start grenading the dickings out of them. Dark Aavak, can you put out that fire for me? Right, can you get a grenade? That you can't. That is not going to happen, so that's fine. Horror Story, you hang back for a moment. We'll have you run around the other side. There we go. Good. Flurgles. Actually, Flurgles, you just start dropping grenades about there if you can. That should grab him. Good. And a couple more grenades in there. Right, Dark Aavak, you can pull back. Bubbles, you can move forward. Got a lot of firepower going in the right direction right now. Keep it up. There we go. More grenades. This is going to be grand. That's right. Just more grenades. All of the grenades right now. Rhapsody, you nutter. Absolute nutter. I like it, but nutter. That is going to be bad. When you turn back on... Oh, fantastic. Now we need all of the gunfire on that side, please. Because this is going to be super bad, right? You need to spread out quickly because he's going to shoot in a moment. Oh, la, 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 la. That would have been bad. Dark Aavak, please get down there. Porpoise, how you doing? You're not doing too bad. Not doing too bad. Can you actually hit? You can't. Well, drat. Okay, you can bail then from here. Bit of a tricky situation. Pull back, Valerie. Would rather you not be immediately shot at. Need all of the guns that... Well, you can't reach that one, so you just go for the rocket launcher instead. Dark Aavak, pull back for now. That's fine. Keep up all of the firepower you can. And incoming... Ooh, porpoise, that was actually kind of good. You drew attention away there. Right, Wilson, want you to try and stun them again if you can. A grenade about there would be amazing. Madden, what you nutter. Go back the other way, please. Yes. Okay, that's unfortunate. Great. Get back up there. We need more stuns going on. Dark Aavak, start putting out the fires as fast as you can. Right, Valerie, peek out. Horror Story, get close. All we want now are grenades on top of the... Oh, grenades are so good. We just need to grenade everything, basically. All of the grenades, all of the time. Every single grenade. All of them. Horror Story, start lobbing grenades. Go. All the grenades. There we go. This. There we are. Perfect. Right. You guys are good. It's all good. All good. Fantastic. Right. Porpoise, go and get yourself sorted. And at this point, I need all of these to train on the ship itself. You can be replaced over there straight away. In fact, Dark Aavak, could you take care of that for me? There we go. Perfect. Absolutely marvellous. Absolutely marvellous. I don't particularly care if that goes... Oh, I really would love it if you would stop walking in front of the guns, though. That's kind of annoying, but okay. There we go. Another successful raid by... well, not so much a raid, but another successful invasion attempt by the Mechanoids thwarted. And without much in the way of injuries. I mean, Porpoise got pretty badly hurt with that charge lance. I mean, you know, enough to die from it. But hopefully Porpoise is going to receive pretty good medical care very soon. Rhapsody, well, actually, Dark Aavak, you're hauling steel up here. I'll let you finish that task, actually, because it's on the way, basically, so you might as well. That is good enough for you. You can stop firing on the force attack. Right, at this point, Dark Aavak... Oh, where's Porpoise gone? Porpoise, have you been here? No, you have not been here. Go back. You fool. Right, Dark Aavak, could you go and treat porpoise? Thank you. Right, all of these need to be moved, so KD, if you can start the work there. And Madden as well. Oh, never mind, it's already been moving. And we'll get this reinstalled up here. And all should be well. Pretty happy with how that one went down. I feel that we did remarkably well, honestly. Okay, we finally got our furnace ready. Oh my lord, this is so important. Right, I would like to smelt weapons, but a very specific quality of weapon. First and foremost, anything of awful or shoddy should just be broken down. And beyond that, I would like to smelt anything that is below, let's say 50%, regardless what it is. Though, that being said, there are certain items that I would rather not get rid of. Any kind of grenade, for example, would want to be getting rid of. And an incendiary launcher, because they're so useful. But other than that, if it's a really bad weapon, it should just be broken down. So I'm happy with that as the setup there. And then destroy weapons. No, I'm fine with not having a destroy weapons order there. This should make a fair old bit of steel for us, because there's so much slag around that we can just haul in there and actually start breaking down. It is so desperately required. This room, it's managing to hold its temperature, kind of. It's not great, certainly. Down here, things are looking good. Let's make sure that this room is at 20. This one hasn't yet finished being built. I have given the bills for the kibble here. So hopefully we'll start seeing kibble being produced. I've noticed that some people are already starting to take the panoxycillin, and that is so good. That is so desperately needed. Right, we have got a normal large sculpture. Let's have a look at you. Expression number 70. This work bears an artwork of a Valerie becoming madly, violently insane as a last step. Her eyes are dead pools of madness. A condor in the distance seems to symbolize waste, and the work has a glitch art feeling and a square structure. This illustration tells the story of Valerie going berserk on the 10th of April, May. Very well. We'll pop that in there, sure. How much beauty is it? It's actually 110 beauty. So it's not a small amount of beauty on that item, not even slightly. But we are now drawing quite a lot of power to run everything, so we're going to need to probably look into getting geotherm set up before long. Now, what have we got? We've got some goat hide, that's fine, we'll bring that in. We've also got plenty of animals over there, and we are actually starting to dig into the steel reserves that are over here as well. Let's make sure we've got those. Other than that, yeah, I think we're probably going to have to go and slaughter a bunch of those as well. We've got loads of meat here, and we are actually starting to see a little bit of vegetables being brought in. So we're getting a couple of fine meals, but I'm still not really happy with the amount of food that we've got, though that is probably quite a lot ultimately. The next step, really the only thing that remains, is to start digging in there. And I think we're going to, yeah, that's going to be the last thing we do this episode. We're going to finally allow them to start digging out and hollowing out this area. Now, this is going to take a while to do, much like the freezer, probably an episode or 2 episodes, depending on how much downtime there is and how much time between cuts and that sort of thing. But on the plus side, it's not going to need to be actively like smoothed or tiled or anything like that. I just need to hollow it out, make sure that the rock roof can't collapse, because it is deadly if that happens. If someone is underneath it when it collapses, it'll just flat out squish them. And it's hard to get rid of those rocks as well after the fact. But this should be enough, and then we'll run some wood through and then have a bit of wooden flooring, and then that'll be all we'll need. And hopefully this will be a very attractive place for insects to spawn. That is my hope at the very least. I'm really glad that they're using the billiards table. In fact, how nice is this room in their mind? Very impressive, somewhat rich, somewhat spacious, beautiful, slightly dirty. You know, that's just one of those things. Slightly impressive there, somewhat impressive, somewhat rich, average size, somewhat impressive, somewhat rich, average size. Okay, you know, that's not too bad. Certainly not too bad. The next thing I really want to make, though, and I really should put this down right now to make sure that people get to it, is this. We need a machine bench because we've got so many mechanoid corpses. We will get so much steel, so much components, so much plasteel from that. But that's all going to be in the next episode. I do hope you've enjoyed this one, though, and will be joining me for the next. And as ever, remember to leave a like if you liked, sub if you haven't, and I'll see you then. Take care, everyone. And yes, I still wave whenever I say take care.